Shalom, shalom is real. First and foremost, before we get into this word, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, are truly edified by today's word. You got the elder, founder of the church, who's also the spiritual head of the church, as well as his son here and myself. And I hope y'all enjoy this word. We're so delighted, man. Like, this is the time of the week that we're able to kind of like, we can kind of get away from everything out in the jungle and just be in a spiritual communion, a spiritual breaking bread moment. The word gonna be simple today. I know the elder got some things he's gonna speak on. It's not a loaded word. I just want to touch on a few things, and then as the elder do what he do. I want to speak on spiritual darkness. I'll talk to the elder about it this morning, about how these people are just all the way gone. And I also want to talk about how this world is being ran as far as the God of this world. We all know who he is, and looking at how he's putting batteries in people's backs and allowing them to do the goofy. And then we got a treat for you. I ain't even told the elder about it yet, but he's gonna know soon when I say what I'm finna say now. We're gonna close the word out. We're gonna dedicate the last video to Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, to name a few. We're gonna dedicate our last video of this session to those guys, and we're gonna address a group of people. For lack of better words, we're gonna call them grape drink or grape juice. Grape drink. Y'all gonna be pretty upset today when y'all get to the third video, because it's about time that we kind of just take it up a notch in regards to who y'all really are and who y'all not. It's coming out today. So without further ado, man, elder, if you can give us Proverbs 4, 18 and 19, I want to say. Yeah, Proverbs 14, 18, 19. And what I'm having my brother bring out is, we want to talk about society, man, what's going on today. Me and the elder and his son, outside of having to go out and handle our business, it's a miserable state, man, to be out in amongst these people, dude.
Yes.
It's to the point where we literally about to lose it, because these people are so in the way gone. Yeah. I mean, it's everything that you could think of is happening. The unthinkable, every unthinkable thing every unthinkable, listen to what I'm saying to y'all, every unthinkable thing a nigga could do is doing it. Uh-huh. So it's like, we're never out. It's always another episode to outdo the previous episode, man. And it's called spiritual madness. It's called spiritual darkness, man. Those that's in the light, kudos. Those that's in the dark,
you better try. You have to pull yourself out.
Can you be so kind, man? Give us verse Proverbs 4:18. Let's expound on that first, and then we're gonna go to verse 19.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18, and it reads, "But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day."
The path of the just, the path of the righteous. I'm going to use the elder as an example. It says, but the path of the just as the shining light. Okay? That's twofold. Shining light would be those that's in the know when it comes to the spiritual thing. And also the shining light is that thing out in the sky that you see all the time. And this brother is real close with the shining light outside. And he talked about that earlier. Would you enlighten the people when you figure out, when you were talking this morning about how the sun is the ultimate light, and then these other lights that's kind of like trying to emulate
right
that.
You have electric lighting, which is funny because I do this little play on words where I say they tried to trick the elect with electrics.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if we know the sun, matter of fact, the sun, lightning, the moon. Let me just make sure the forms of natural light.
Facts. So what we're dealing with is that if you're in the spiritual light, it's a good thing. If you're in the spiritual light, in the natural light, obviously you're in a good thing. But the spiritual light is symbolic to what my brother is going to talk about, because you have a spiritual edge. You in the know. You know what it is. You can identify what it is and what it ain't. But when you're in the dark, you going one way, and that's the what path of misery, which means that you're not even conscious of where you're going. You just out here going, don't even know you lost at the end of the day. When you in the light, you can see everything, you know everything, you free of error, you free of ignorance, and that's why we suffer, because we in the light and we see all these people that's in darkness, and we can't even shed a flashlight on them because they too dark and too blind to even see it. So outside of us three, we can't even talk about spiritual light with nobody.
Okay. This is the source, because I like to state the source of course. The source of this information is study.com. The article is called Light Energy Sources. This is a lesson for kids. It's from December 20th, 2021, which is last year.
Yeah.
So here are the artificial sources of light.
Key word, y'all. Artificial.
Artificial. This is electrics.
Con.
Lighting used to trick the elect.
Facts.
Light bulbs, which is a noose.
Con.
Torches. A lighter. Candle. Fireworks. Laser. Fire. And glow sticks. Why are they saying fire is an artificial source of light?
Because, like for instance, when you using like things to start a fire, like say when you're trying to fire a grill up or whatever, the fluid
lighter,
yeah,
like your propane or
yeah.
So they say they saying it, but they already got lighter up there,
right? So it's not like the like when something like say for instance when you try to manufacture a fire,
they saying it from that perspective. So the fire, because if lightning strikes something, naturally it will cause fire.
Right.
So fire is a natural light source. The burning bush.
Right.
Man didn't light that bush.
Right. See, when the lightning caused that, that's natural.
That's natural. But
when man caused it,
then that's what they're meaning. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there are, according to this, 10 sources of fake lighting, electrics.
Got it. Come.
But elect lighting, which is God's light, which would be elect because it's not a trick, it's real.
Facts.
Those sources are the sun, stars, fire, and electricity in a storm. There are some animals and plants that create their own light, such as fireflies, jellyfish, and mushrooms.
Facts.
This, I've heard of this before. This is called bioluminescence, meaning that you remember that's a firefly that light up. You remember we used to catch them, we used to smear them on the ground?
Yeah.
That's bioluminescence, meaning something organic produces light naturally.
Which makes sense, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have God's light,
and
then you have man-made light.
Facts.
Now, Lewis Latimer was quote unquote, I think supposedly was supposed to be I forgot the word I'm looking for. Granted the acknowledgement of being the inventor of the light bulb, but they had Thomas Edison say he the one who invented it.
Right.
But from what I've done through my research, the black man Lewis Latimer is the one who came up with the light bulb concept. And Thomas Edison took
Jacked
credit
it,
for. Right.
jacked it from you.
Because remember, they stole patents and all that type of
Right.
stuff. So they write a patent for your stuff. You can't write a patent for the Lord's light. That's why Bill Gates trying to block the sun out. These
Right.
people have taken and harnessed the sunlight and have made money off the sun.
Facts. Yeah.
So like with solar panels, they put them solar panels on the roofs and they'll make money off those solar panels. But those solar
Yeah.
panels suck in all these power plants is solar energy harnessing stations and then redistributed to charge people for
Right.
electric lighting.
Facts. Absolutely. That's why they let you know if you got a solar panel, you don't need none of that bullshit.
Right.
That should tell you something right there.
Right. And amongst the Hebrew Israelite faith, I think a lot of things we're looking at, we're good on some things, but I think a lot of things we're not looking directly at, and we're not looking at it from the right angle.
Fine.
Meaning, what I honestly believe amongst the Israelite communities, there should be more emphasis on understanding logos, friendships amongst these elites.
Fine.
How do they move? What does their witchcraft consist of? How
Right.
is it displayed?
Right.
What's the cadence of their witchcraft? Meaning, we know that you make the movies, but see how you looking at this room?
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain something to you. If we all sitting in this room, right?
Fine.
The things that are visible to this camera,
Right.
to somebody watching, some of the things could seem insignificant,
Right.
but
But it's all significant. Though.
but it could be some significance to it. Say for instance, let me see, something like this. I'm gonna try to be as vague as possible.
And
See
why?
this? This is just a card. Now, does the scene change if I do that? If this, hold on. Okay, now notice, see the table? You see everything that's on the table. Do things change if I do this? Because if that's visible to that camera, let me check to see if that's visible to the camera.
Fine.
It actually is. So, if I do this, take one. Yeah, like this.
Fine.
Right?
Fine.
But I put that there as a nigger joke.
Right.
It say nigger on it, but you can't see it.
Right.
If I have to do like this, you say nigger. But before we turn the camera on, I say, look.
Right.
It's like, no, that's crazy. You can't even let them see that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them see it. Yeah, I'm gonna let them see it. There you go, right there. See, they can see it. See.
Right.
Hey man, what you gonna do today? Hey, what you gonna do? Hey man, chilling, shoot, man, me too. Now my hand right here.
Right.
You know, I already told them to put my hand right there. They gonna be paying attention to what we talking about. But it's a card on the table say you a nigger. No, it's not. We can't see that. Yes, you can see the card. You can see it. You just can't see the word nigger. Ha, you a nigger. I got you. I tricked you.
Fine.
You didn't trick me. I ain't see it. Right. You watching the movie, you ain't see it. I tricked you.
Right.
Cause you don't understand backgrounds. You don't understand movie sets. You don't understand that. You think everything is just in there, just like how at your house when you turn the
Right.
camera on, whatever in the background. That's what you think.
Right.
No.
There's way more to
Yeah,
it.
it's set up. It's set up.
Right.
So I take a card and say nigger. I put it on the table, and you don't see it, but you can see the card in the video. You just can't see what it say. It say nigger on it. Now all the people that's in the movie, they know that card say nigger. They like, this is crazy.
Right.
It's so childish.
Fine.
Like it's a pointless joke because if they can't see it, what's the point of doing it? Right? They can't see it.
Right.
Let's count up how many African Americans watched the movie. Oh shit, niggas love that movie. Okay, do the box offices. How many blacks? Well, they said 1 million black people saw that movie.
Okay.
Hey, what did you think about the scene where they were sitting in the basement?
Right.
Oh man, that shit was funny. It was funny as shit, right? It was funny as shit, right?
Fine.
See that? It's called the inside joke.
Right.
We got inside jokes too, don't we?
All
Grape
the
drink.
time. Right.
Want me to go get you a glass of grape drink? You want some? See? So what make you think that when these billionaires make a logo to their business, How should we make it? I don't know. Make it respectable to God.
Or let's mock niggas.
Or let's mock niggas. However you want to play it.
Like Bruno.
You can make it respectable to God if you want to. You can make it disrespectful to God if you want to. If you don't like niggas, you can make it. It don't have to make sense. It's called eclectic art.
What about the Summerfest logo?
Right. Summerfest logo is a nigger eating watermelon. It's like, okay, any expression that I say it is what it is. It's artistic expression. The more bold you get is what Peter Fagan was talking about.
Right.
When he got up there and said that bullshit, man.
Oh,
Milwaukee, the most racist motherfucking place I ever saw. Right. Because Brian Fine statue downtown.
Yeah.
He like, y'all gonna put that right there? Niggas don't read. They don't. What did Kyrie say? Kyrie said, if you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in the book. Did you hear him say this?
Facts.
Did you hear him say it
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, he said it.
Then he said, because when you find out these words and you start understanding these words and these language, you start realizing motherfucker pulling that bullshit on you.
And
That's etymology.
And that ties in, bro, when it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light. He's giving y'all some of the benefits of when you got access to that shining light. When you got that shining light, your brain, all that, your discernment, all that is going to have you be able to, instead of looking at everything, you're going to zoom in on this card.
Right.
When you in the light, you're going to zoom in on this.
Bro, let me tell you something. You better learn Spanish. You better learn how to speak Spanish. These motherfuckers is out here doing all type of shit behind your back. What movie they say that in?
That Training Day?
Training Day.
Training Day.
What's Spanish?
You mean language or
Yeah. No, what do the word Spanish mean?
You got to hit me on that one.
He said, learn Spanish. I'm going to show you what he was talking about. I'm going to talk
Okay.
about the language.
Okay. I'm finna learn this with y'all.
You want I can read it or you can read it. Span, a full extent of something from end to end. End to end.
Con.
Right?
Yeah.
So span. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Adverb informal. Used to modify or moderate something previously stated or as a vague reply to a question. Ish.
Right.
How far can you see? Ish. So ish means to be like Jewish. Ish means to pertaining to. How far is your span? If you stupid, you're not gonna be able to see what they doing behind your back. They pull all type of tricks behind your back. You gotta learn Spanish. What is Spanish? It's spirit. How do we know? Because the language Spanish, right, is how they hid in the movie The Nigga Joke.
Yep.
They know you don't understand how to separate syllables. See? That's why the presidential circle is called the seal. That's why all the states have seals. That's why when you bust open you a bottle, you know it's safe because you got to break the seal. Once the seal broke, you fucked up. See? Spanish breaks the seal, not the language Spanish. The etymology of the word span and then the suffix ish.
Con.
You got to know this shit, man. He told this white boy, he used the Mexicans. She say, man, you speak Spanish? No. Man, you better learn that shit. You motherfuckers out here pulling all type of shit behind your back. And he got bunny ears up behind him.
And then he proved it on the scene when he dropped him off at the house.
Right.
And left him there to get killed.
But to the carnal mind, you
Yeah.
think you talking about learning, hey, hola español. No.
Yeah.
No. Like, bro,
Come.
look. See this heater right here? Say I changed the name of this heater to nigger.
Right.
And then in the movie scene with the camera over there,
Con.
the heater's right there. Can you see nigger that far?
Nope.
But it's right facing the camera. The word nigger is on this heater.
Con.
And face the camera. So before they say cut like this, everybody in the room, you're gonna do that. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to see it, but they can see it.
Right.
Well, we know. So when we had a movie, we going, yeah. Then we're gonna move and have a black person come in the room. We're gonna take that one out when the black person come in the room, and we're gonna put the other one back over there and don't say nigga. Then we're gonna put the black person over there by it. And then say, what you think, Chris? Man, it's fine and dandy to me. Behind you.
Right.
The scene of a movie have a background. And once you learn to look at things the way I look at things,
right. You can really see the intricate details.
These motherfuckers is out here talking all type of shit behind your back, plotting on you.
Nigger Joe.
Pfizer with their architecture.
Con.
With their architecture,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With their artwork, right?
Con.
And with their logos.
Yeah.
And with their wordplay. See, they rap too.
Right.
Matter of fact, they colder than you at rapping.
Absolutely.
See, they W-R-A-P. You do that dumbass shit, R-A-P. Without the W, see,
Con.
you can't untwist that shit. See? You untwist you take the rap apart. The Michael Rappaport. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
See, word cadence. It's all about pattern recognition.
Yeah.
Some Garanimal shit.
Con.
Steve Harvey have a mockery of that. Where he give out money, we say, okay, put it up there. Now fine, make the matches.
Right.
If you go and buy a toy for a child, you know the toy that has the square, the circle, and the triangle?
Con.
And it comes with its own blocks, right? You can manufacture a block to work with that game. You don't have to come with it. You can take this leather, right? Rip this couch up, pack it, form it into a square the size it'll go down in that hole, and use a fake key. You can use a fake key to unlock real. You can manufacture a key, some locksmith shit, and not even pick the lock, but make a duplicate key to open it. So because we don't have Spanish. When we watching a movie scene, we not really paying attention to what Hollywood, motherfucker, bro. You already know how I am with this shit.
Oh, that's
they
what.
hella dirty in the background.
Right. But see, the beautiful thing about it, that's why I said that when you in the light, when the just is in the light, it's shining more and more unto the perfect day. But guess what happens? Verse 19, when you get a chance, of that Proverbs 4:19. Now this is those that's in the light. We're talking about spiritual darkness. Now my brother just gave you an eloquent understanding and the value of why you need to be in the light and understanding the intricacies of light, spiritual light, literal light. Now that was pertaining to the just. This is the elder. This is the spiritual head. And he just gave you a beautiful display of what it's like being in the know, being in the light. Being in the light, again, you can zoom in on shit like this. But what happens when you're in the dark? Verse 19.
Verse 19. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not what they stumble.
See that?
Right.
So they'll never, everything you just said, over their head.
They'll be like, nobody would do that. Well, white people don't wear gold, do they? But they got it all. But if your black ass had gold, you gotta let somebody know. They so advanced with their fuckery.
Yeah.
They get off on not letting you know, but they know.
Right.
See, you need them to know, or else the joke ain't funny to you.
Right.
So basically, a nigga get caught. Like, okay, like this. You got black cops who steal money. You got white cops who steal money. Why do the black cop get caught? Because he buy an Escalade.
Right. He always show the money every time.
Right. Now you caught because you bought an Escalade. The white boy got $80 million that he been stealing since 1982.
Right.
But your dumb ass made $116,000 off of hitting some licks on some broke ass niggas, drug dealers in the hood, and went and bought an Escalade. Now IA looking at you like, and now you busted. So understand that these Hollywood elitist Edomites, we're not even gonna say their name. You should know who they are by now. Go ask Kanye
Or Kyrie Irving.
or Kyrie. We don't want our channel took down at this point. They have a distinguishment about themselves that they didn't teach niggers.
Facts.
It's called reserve.
Right.
So his joke is only funny when you don't know. See, a
Right.
nigga put the Edomite card too close.
Right.
A nigga try to put it right here. A nigga try to put it right here and spell it different.
Right.
And the white man, hey, that says Edom. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. They want you to see. They only need you to see a piece of it.
Right.
Like cheat. They cheat.
Right.
Like, you know damn well that's unfair to write nigger on this card and then put it right here in the movie scene. Cover up the word nigger and but put the card right there.
Right.
When you know you wrote nigger on that card and that card is on that table on that movie scene and it's a movie scene that black people love. So they watch it every chance they get.
Not knowing though.
Knowing that you got a card on the table to say stupid nigga. But you cheating though. Cause you hid it. Right. He hide.
Right.
That's how he get off. Yo black ass. When you go to his neighborhood, they smoke weed, but they ain't outside on the corner with it. Why? Cause they know how to go their ass. They don't want you to see that. Yo black ass on the corner like this. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, that.
Right. I hope y'all caught that. That's what you niggas that's in
This
the
is
dark
who you
do.
up against. Somebody who go into the shadows and fuck with you. You don't have to know, as long as he know.
Absolutely.
The whole point is that you don't know.
You in the dark.
Nigga feel like a nigga supposed to know everything, don't he? Look at
Yeah.
this, look at this, look at that. You know, he ain't tricked me. Bro, if you don't know, he tricked you.
Right. You done.
You think that he gotta warn you to trick you?
Nah, you can't. That's his whole MO, to trick you.
That's the nigga problem. He
Right.
talked shit before he found you.
Right.
Man, I'll beat your ass.
Be like, nigga, you already whooped.
You know, white boy ain't gonna say that. He
Nah.
gonna do that if he gonna do some fuck shit.
Yeah.
So, us as black people, they programmed us to not understand reserve. We think everything's supposed to be out in the open. So if they not disrespecting us out in the open, everything must be cool. But they are disrespecting you out in the open if you know how to look at the background. But you ain't got the light. You blind, deaf, and destitute of the truth of these people.
Facts.
These people is hella dirty. They make jokes about tires. They name tire companies just to crack jokes on you.
That's facts, bro.
They crack jokes on you with names of their companies and shit.
Yeah.
Moe's Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Why is it called Mo? Oh, because the owner's name is Maurice.
See that?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, it's not called Mo because my name Maurice. I thought it was, no. So Mo, look at the etymology. African American. Right, it's a nigger joke. Oh, man, that's crazy. Right, I hate them.
Right.
They'll never know. Why
They'll
would you
never
do
know.
it but we know? Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Hey, let's invite some black people down to eat with us. Hey, how you like the new steakhouse? Man, this is nice. Thanks, man. What do you think about the name? Hey, you Mo. Right, you Mo, right, Mo.
Con.
Eat a steak with you. Like
Right.
Donald Sterling.
Yeah.
You're in pictures with him, though. I know. But that's game, you know what I'm saying? We not friends.
Absolutely.
Why can't we understand that?
Because when you in the dark, you're prone to confusion. You're prone to ignorance. You're prone to being lost. And we talked about it this morning. Like Grape Drink them, they leverage Jake being in the dark. Like you said, it's like we're gonna put nigger on this card. And we're gonna make sure they can see the car, but not see the nigger.
Right.
As soon when they look at that and think it's really something, no, I'm fucking you over, dude. That's
Yeah,
what happens
Jay-
when you're in the dark.
Right. Now, me, as I'm watching
Or
the
like
movie,
you say, they'll piss in your face and
oh, it
tell
says
you.
rain. Because you never seen rain or piss before. What is this? This is just rain. But see, in the Matrix, there was a scene in the Matrix that was very along the lines of what you're saying.
Come.
When Neo said, he said, you know, it's what you ever had a steak or something? He said, tastes like steak. He said, how you know what steak tastes like? I said, because I had a steak. He said, how you know it was steak? The steak. Nah. You was born in the world and they just told you what they wanted to tell you. That might not be steak.
See?
Who named the steak? What is steak made out of? Cow. How you know that's cow? Because I got out the grocery store, cow. Can you prove to me that's cow? So he was doing them like that to let them know, bro, if you believe everything a motherfucker tell you,
You fuck.
you gonna be thinking that you eating steak, but you really eating a human motherfucking calf muscle.
Right. I'll be looking on top.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's something about black people, we just can't make those
Connections.
synapses.
I will look.
30.
You can stop him.